Yes! Get in.
Yes.
We won a
Jordan
game in a row.
You
What's all
little
that
multi-arm goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford. Fuck you, Pickford. Pick that out your net.
This is thrown together a very, very last minute. I should be in bed. I've been up since 6. And up at 6 tomorrow.
I was heading.
But Pete said, let's do a show.
Let's do a show.
We're not letting Pete down. We're doing the show.
There was no fucking way tonight.
That's our dedication. Exactly. Yeah. If you're watching Chris Hall, your boys took one of a beating.
And of course, Richie made it to the game. So
he did make it to the game.
Richie's
he was queuing up with Miggy or somebody in the fucking thing. But anyway. Oh, lads. Right. I'll look after the comments.
How are you feeling, boys, after that?
I'm mental.
I'm just delighted.
I haven't stopped shouting at my TV for the last hour. Soon as Trippier stepped up with that ball and he pinged it, I went, that's going in. Yeah. It was just, it was just amazing. First half, I thought we started well. I thought the press was fantastic. We chased every ball. We tackled. That got even better in the second half. I know I had me moments about Lascelles, but 2 of his tackles second half.
A few times.
He was massively strong. I thought he had a great second half, despite the own goal. I thought it was a perfect game. I thought we outplayed Everton in every area. Look, there's a few people saying we won't score goals without Wilson. Lads, we just put 3 past Everton, who won 4-1 the other day. So if we play like that and we get Bruno in the midst of that, into that midfield, we stay up easy because we get points because we were hard to beat tonight. And once we even went 2-1 up, Everton did not look like they had enough to get round us. And they got dirty, which I didn't like to see. There was some ropey tackles going in on that, Dele Alli in particular, on Joe Linton towards the back end and the kick at Trippier. But look, that's what the Scouse Mackhams have to resort to when they get beat 3-1. But yeah, it was a great game. I thought it was great.
For me, just got in before the game. I know the lads started talking about the team selection, and I was there. Oh shit, yeah, it's not what we're all kind of expecting. With Lascelles in there, and of course no Byrne, no fucking Bruno either. So wasn't. I thought we could still get the win. I know, Martin, you had us down as a draw then.
I took a draw. I did. I took 2-2. Yeah. We kind of normally do that with Everton, so I was hedging me bets. But in fairness, me coupon was blown tonight because of bloody Burnley, Man U plus us. So I don't mind losing me couple of bob tonight because it was well worth it to take 3 points, which are more needed.
And then you will be surprised to hear that Martin went apeshit when Lascelles scored that own goal.
So I did. I wasn't happy. I was like, no, I told you he was a fucking liability. I told you. And then he went straight up the other end and went, I fucking love him.
I think your words were Captain Calamity, weren't they?
Captain Calamity, yeah.
I missed that bit. I didn't see that.
Because pre-game, I was texting someone and I said, oh, man, he'll cost us a goal. And he did. And I was like, oh, fuck. I hate being right. And then, in fairness, he went up the other end and he turned himself. And I thought, last 20 minutes, I thought he was great. Proper tackle. That's all I want to see from him.
Yeah, that was a great tackle.
I just want to see him get into it, not lose possession and do stupid shit. Shaw was the same. Giving a free kick just outside the box. Shelby's tackle, Shaw's tackle. If we can cut that crap out, we don't put ourselves in danger. We weren't in danger the whole game, barring when we made mistakes. So if we could cut that out, we'd be way better.
Fast forward a bit in the game. Of course, we scored 1-1, go to halftime, 1-1. Happy that we got to halftime, then 1-1 because it was looking a bit dodgy there for a while. Then out in the second half, was delighted then that Fraser got his goal from his performance against Leeds. I was delighted he got his goal tonight, and then I was like, at that stage I was saying, I think I would be thinking that Willock might get man of the match. But at that stage in the game, I was there, and he'll score next week. That's why I sent that out to you lads. Get that on, get the bet in for next week. Against Villa on Sunday, not even a week. So hopefully he's not injured. But then it all kind of changed after that, and of course, Trippier stepped up and scored that free kick, and I said, Trippier man of the match. And then after that, I said, changed my mind again. I said, ASM man of the match for all either. So it was great to have a bit of selection. So just absolutely delighted. And of course, maybe I'll just show the table now because it's nice to see it that we're not on in the bottom three. So we're in 17th spot on 18 points. We leapfrog Norwich, and as Martin said, that Burnley. If you remove the comment, you'll see Burnley there, Martin. They're at the rock bottom, and they got the draw. Did they get the draw? Was they still playing? Must be over now.
Game's done.
Yeah.
Game's done. Okay, 1-1. So. But at least we're out of the bottom three for the time being, and going into the Villa game.
It's as it stands there. So Burnley bottom on 14 points, Watford second bottom on 15, Norwich third bottom on 16, and Newcastle United fourth from bottom on 18 points, 2 points clear of the bottom three.
And of course, Everton are right in it with us now as well in that dogfight.
Yeah,
so
Everton, a point above, and to be fair, Leeds United, Brentford, and Palace are not out of it. We're only. From 18th, we're 4 points behind Leeds. That was 7 points 2 weeks ago. And again, from Leeds to Brentford, only 6 points. 5 points, sorry. So there's 7 or 8 teams in that scrap.
And another guy who had a good game on his debut is Matty Targett. He had a good, got a nice few interceptions at the start. Had a good solid game for his debut. But Pete, I'll hand over to you and your thoughts on the game.
I'm on cloud 9 right now. I'm absolutely buzzing. And sorry to interrupt the comments, Mark.
Go on, pal.
But Sir Monkey Suit put in, fuck it, I'm getting pissed. So Sir Monkey Suit, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it.
On a school night, and you being a teacher, that's disgraceful behaviour.
Don't worry, I'll be good and sober by the time.
Yeah. I've seen you plenty drunk, and I know you can get up, so that's fine.
Definitely. But look, boys. You know what really epitomised our performance and set the standard? Fabian Shaw really early on. Because for the first 5 or 10 minutes, every time that Richarlison got that ball in and behind, he was getting right into him. He's properly getting stuck in, and he weren't giving him an inch. And right in that earlier part of the game, Richarlison knew that he wasn't going to have it easy tonight. And normally you get a player that steps up or shits it and disappears. Richarlison just shat it after that, and he disappeared. He was barely in the game after that point. So I thought Shaw really set the tone for the game. You know what? I thought we were really unlucky to go 1-0 down. I thought at that point Everton hadn't really created anything of any note, and they got lucky. Really, I think it was a great clearance from Shaw, and then it's just hit the cells. There's nothing you can do. But then the great thing about it, and we've done it before, where we've hit straight back and we've got the goal back, and that's what we needed. And honestly, it in my heart of hearts, when that goal went in, when we scored our own goal straight back, I thought there's only one winner at this point. If there's anybody that's going to win the game, it's going to be us. And I tell you what, that second half was an absolute joy to watch. It really, really was.
I think that's the best we've played in a long, long time. Yeah. That second half. Yeah. That's what we're capable of. And as somebody just put in the comments there, that was without Bruno, without Wilson, and without Dan Burn in there.
Yeah.
But Richie was at the game, so we have to send Richie to every home game going forward.
Yeah, that's exactly what has to
be done.
Hey, if it's going to get us the points, he needs to be there by hook or by crook. But that second half performance was a joy. Just the heart, the passion. We gave everything. You could tell the players were tired, but the recovery sprints from Shelby, from Ryan Fraser, from Joe Linton, getting back in, making it difficult for Everton. You could tell we were fitter. And the players knew it. We were a fitter team, and that work rate. Even when Everton were kind of looking like they were trying to press and push for something at 2-1, even at that point, we just had more heart and more desire and more work rate. We were willing to go the extra mile, and at that point, Everton just gave up. Like they literally gave up at 2-1.
I text us when we equalised. And as the first half closed off, we were chatting, and I said, "These are here for the fucking taking. If we come out at them, they'll fall apart." As soon as we scored the second, they no bottle for it. They no bottle for a fight. We were quicker to every ball, quicker to every aerial ball. Okay, some of the tackles, bit hit and miss. But do you know what I mean? Like, I would have said 10 games ago, we weren't going in for those bloody tackles. We were losing the battle in the middle of the pitch. We won every battle on that pitch today. Every man to the 11 that were on there I thought were excellent.
Just one thing as well.
Look better. Go on.
One thing with that we were saying, Martin, from about halftime on, is get Shelby off. Not that he was playing bad; he was playing well. It's just that he had that yellow card, and we go, he's cheers CFC Florida.
CFC, cheers, buddy. Much appreciated.
But, he was playing really well, but yeah, he just would he get sent off, and then the game would be screwed for us. But Eddie Howe knew better. That's why he gets paid the big bucks, and he kept him on, and he saw out the game for us, and yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a good night. Little Arms, as Paul Loxley says there. Little Arms picking the ball out the net 3 times, and the Mackems got beaten as well. So yes, allegedly. So hang on, let me just check. Just in case Paul's setting me up for a fall. Cheltenham Town 2, Sunderland 1. Yes, so HMS pissed the league are bottling it yet again. So what a cracking night.
I'll tell you what, that just puts the cherry on top. That does.
Put the cherry on top.
Out the bottom 3. But you know what? Just to go back to your point when you had the table up, what was really interesting about that is that we're unbeaten in 4. We're unbeaten in 4 games. So
true.
The fact that we've got an unbeaten run, you know, that breeds confidence. But then you look at the team above us in Everton, lost the last 4. That's a massive kind of, you know, a kind of a red flag, should you say, like for Everton, that they've got to be worried. And you know what? The fact that they got beat the way they did in Lampard's first Premier League game says everything you need to know about Everton moving forward. Is that Everton looked like, I mean, like Dele Alli looked a shadow of himself. He didn't look like he wanted it. Van der Beek just looked like he was kind of just jogging around the pitch. He didn't even look like he wanted to be there. And you know, Dominic Calvert-Lewin didn't even get on. For me, that's a big question mark for me, and it just breeds confidence.
Sorry, Pete. So we will rudely interrupt you, Pete. Sorry, we have a roving reporter from well, I don't know where he is. He's in the car.
Can he hear us? Yeah,
get in. Calm down now. Calm down.
You need subtitles for that.
I can't hear you.
What's happening, Richie? Well, how was it live?
It was good. It was good. What can I say, man? I had the eldest with us, an Everton fan. You know what I mean? It was engrossing game for him, but it was epic for me.
Oh, class.
He's sure he's still an Everton fan, Richie, after tonight? Surely not.
It seriously, mate, it was fucking class. Atmosphere was electric at the start. Couldn't have asked for any more. I thought Trippier was absolutely immense throughout the whole game. And the funny thing is, we were in the Lees's corner, the west corner, so we were right behind Trippier's free kick. Cool.
Deadly.
Yeah, he's an Everton fan. He's getting some chips now because he's hungry, so he's like out earshot. But he wasn't happy, like. But Trippier's goal was absolutely class because we were in the Lees's end, so in the west corner, so we were right behind the free kick. And I said to everybody around us, I said, "There's a gap in the wall. There's a gap in the wall." And sure enough, gap in the wall, bottom corner. Get in.
Yeah. Just there, when your lad gets back in the car, Richie, just make sure he hasn't got one of those chips on his shoulder, will you?
It's too late for those kind of jokes.
I know, yeah, sorry. Richie's like, what?
The delay here.
My stream's in.
In shit. Is that what you're going to say, Richie? Your stream is in shit. Yes, we agree.
Yeah. I think we could have lost Richie. I'll take him out of the equation again for a while.
Take him out to the So 4 minutes left. Bruno comes on. What did we make of Bruno 39 for the 4 or 5 minutes he was on? I thought he was fucking awesome.
that lovely little back heel in the corner.
Yeah, I know. The two Everton fans just like
the delegate as well.
Yeah,
just brilliant to see. But you can tell, like, you know, I think it must have been about 79, 80 minutes. The camera kept going to Bruno, who was warming up on the side. And if you look at Bruno, he kept looking over at the bench like every few seconds.
When am I coming on?
To say, are you coming over? And you could tell he was itching. He was itching to get on. He just couldn't wait. Absolutely brilliant. Like, you know what I mean? And you said it, Mark. didn't even have him on the pitch, and yet we still showed that level of performance. That tells me there's a lot more in the tank from these players.
Yeah.
And the more they play together, and like you've said already, both of you, Daz and Mark, you said about the fact that Byrne wasn't even playing, the fact that Bruno wasn't playing and got 5-6 minutes. You know, we've got players to come back. It just breeds confidence that this team and this squad of players are just getting better and better. And we've got a run of games now where we can really pick up points.
Yep. I think the other interesting thing for me when we were defending, Trippier was pushing and pulling all of our players into place. There was a few shots where it went in on him, and he was saying to Joe Linton, "No, that way." And Joe Linton was coming back, and he pushed him in the back, and he went, "Fucking that way." So you can see that he's making a massive difference. He kind of gets into the referees as well. He's everything I wanted Lascelles to do, which was pull and drag the players around, chase up that back four with himself, get people into play, lead from the position, and fucking be a bit of a bollocks when you have to. And Trippier does all of that. So I hope that Lascelles, works well with him. It'll be interesting to see who drops for Dan Burn, whether he goes to a 3. It's going to be an interesting change. I think Bruno's got to come in for the Villa game. I'd love to see him come in for the Villa game.
Who do you take out though?
I know. I think that Villa game's a tougher game than this Everton one, though, Pete. In my opinion, I think they've got a bit more in that midfield. So I would love to see him start, or maybe at least the second half. But look, it was good. Shelvey. If put it this way, if somebody had said to us 10 games ago playing Everton, you were going to go up against a midfield probably of Allen, if Gomez, Van de Beek and Ali at half time, you'd have gone, "Oh, we're fucked. We're just going to get ram riot." But they had all of those players, probably, unless, as I'm presuming, African Cup of Nations or whatever, Decore.
No, he's injured.
Injured. So, I mean, he's a massive, massive miss for them. You've got to say. But, the other 4 or 5 midfielders, they rotated in and out. They were shite. Everton were piss poor. And I think that team will get dragged into the relegation fodder. Because I don't think they're good enough. Happy for them. Well for them.
Just a shout out to anyone that's watching, to make sure if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, bottom right hand corner, red button. You cannot miss it, and hit that like button as well.
340 odd people watching there tonight. I mean, we kind of came on show. We were like, there won't be that many who'll actually jump on and watch. We won't have that many comments. I said, I'll look after the comments. Comments have gone fucking mad. The best parts of 400 watching, man. Fair play.
Do we want to go into any of the negatives? Okay, and sorry. Okay, I'm gonna mention.
We got 10 minutes left.
Two things. Wood. Okay, we're still not playing to his strengths. He is getting the knockdowns. I said in our own chat, I don't think he's ever going to score for Newcastle.
Yeah,
what can I get odds on that?
Yeah.
But and also Joe Linton, while he's class in the middle of the park, anytime he gets in front of goal with a clear shot on goal or a slight clear shot on goal, it's a mental thing. He just loses it and he turns to jelly. And he took one shot with his nose at one stage.
He took a shot and then it hit him. The same ball hit him on the back of his head. Oh, it's just brilliant. You couldn't write it.
It's just, he's good and he's trying so hard, but I think he's probably even just trying too hard. Just when he gets in front of goal, he's
better in that deeper midfield role.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but I think he could. Once it clicks for him, he will be class in front of goal as well. But taking his time for it to click. But
the only thing you can say about Joe Linton in those positions is that he's getting into those positions.
Yeah.
He's getting the way his positional play as one of those midfielders. It's getting back in. He's getting back into those right positions in order to score. And you could say tonight, although we're frustrated that he didn't score, Wood actually had 3 or 4 opportunities that he didn't have in any of the previous games. I mean, there was one towards the end where Maxi went on an amazing run and he cut inside and Wood was on the edge of the area. He was literally on the penalty spot, screaming for the ball, no one around him. All he had to do was shift it and he would have had a clear shot on goal. Probably would have been his best chance to score in the night. And Maxi goes to shoot. And to be fair, it's a half decent save from Pickford. But you know, again, he's been in the right place at the right time. Look, these players have barely played together. You can see tonight that there's a little gelling there. You guys touched on it before. Matty Target, he looked like he'd been playing for years at Newcastle. The way he played tonight, I thought he was fantastic. And there was a deep line cross that he played in the first half, and it fell to the back post to Ryan Fraser. And Ryan Fraser got the header in. I think it was just cleared just before it was going on target. And I just thought, you know what, like, we haven't had that for so long. That was a fantastic ball. And if we get delivery like that, I just think, like, unreal. Hey, Adam, enjoy. Enjoy.
Fucking must be desperate in fucking America. That's all I can say. Jesus Christ. Though we were bad, we're half cut. I will say one thing. To be fair, Daz, I don't have too many negatives. I think Wood will score goals. I think actually, that's a lie. I have one negative, which was how for 90 minutes at some stage did a coach or a player not actually realize that when Wood wins a header, somebody needs to fucking run past him. Yeah. Through the middle or round the side. I don't care which way, but fucking go past him.
Yeah. If we play to his strengths, it'll happen.
3 or 4 more chances clean through on goal if somebody had read the fucking headers that he kept knocking down. Because that's what he did for most of the game. So you can't really blame him. He was unlucky with the header, hard to generate power. But what I will say on a positive is I will give absolute fair dues and credit to ASM, who I thought was the man of the match. For the first time in a while, despite the couple of shots, his final pass and his last third of the play was fucking outstanding. So ASM, if you're watching, because I know you do watch, because you also get turned on by Pete, fucking just keep doing that, mate, because that's all I wanted from you. Look up, pass the ball when it's the right time to pass. Brilliant.
Martin, it was unplayable.
Yeah, it was amazing tonight.
Well, I want to know, Martin, out of 10, what are you giving Lascelles tonight?
I will give purely on second half performance and him getting stuck in and dealing with the poorest Brazilian on the pitch in Richarlison. I will give Lascelles a 9 because I thought he was outstanding second half.
Oh wow, that's breaking news.
I just want the same passion. That's all I want from him. You can guarantee he's going to wank against Villa now. I've said that.
Oh,
he's going to have a fucking mare. You can see it coming. Listen, you lads have seen me on these shows. Pete will back this up. If the players play shite, I'll call it. Yeah. If they play well, I'll give them the scores and I'll fucking give them credit. I did that last time Lascelles played. I said he had a good game. That's all I want to see from him. Yeah. If he can learn a bit from Trippier, which I think he probably can, and a bit more leadership, but instead of dilly-dallying, some of those tackles second half, real ball. Let these fuckers know they're in a game. They bottled it. Once we got a few tackles in, okay, like I said, bar and Shelby's, which was fucking stupid, and he was lucky probably to stay on to a degree. Yeah. And then Shah's, which could have put us in a position, bar and the free kick was shit. Put some tackles in. The rest of our tackles. Like somebody actually put on my Twitter feed, Matty Target needs to come off at half time. He's absolutely woeful. And I tweeted back and I went, are you watching the same fucking game I'm watching? Because I thought he was outstanding first half. He was intercepting the ball. Yeah. He was ahead of play. He was heading the ball away. Good throw-ins. I thought he had an absolutely brilliant debut. Couldn't fault the lad. So, yeah, look, credit to the players where it's due. But now we need to go for 3 wins in a row. When was the last time we've ever done 3? Yeah, some stat out there will know.
Yeah.
Wake up, Keith. Wake up, Keith.
Yeah, where's Stato? Yeah. Stato, get up.
Hopefully, Keith's watching in the chat. But look, just while we're here, and there's a lot of comments in the chat tonight. I just want to say massive thanks to everyone that's shown support over sort of the last 24 hours. I've seen all the messages, all the DMs. I've seen all the messages on social media today once I finished work, and even more so in the chat today. Massively appreciate it. And look, I know the kind of support that we've got. I've got support from these boys that are on the show with me tonight, and Chris and Richie as well. And to see so many supporting in the chat tonight, it just makes everything else kind of irrelevant, to be fair. Although it is relevant, and those kind of things need to stop, and those type of comments need to stop. The type of support that I've had from everybody is definitely got me through today, and obviously the 3 points tonight, it makes it all taste a little bit sweeter, I've got to be honest. But yeah, just a massive thanks to everyone who's shown their support, and I won't forget that at all.
Well said, Pete.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got your back, bro.
100%.
But I think off the back of that, we would say as a channel, if we ever have anybody that comes onto this channel and does any of that fucking carry on, you're gone. We will not fucking tolerate that on our channel. So don't even think about coming on and giving any one of us grief at any point, and certainly not the shit that our brother behind us got there. So it is fucking unacceptable. End of. Question there. Are we presuming, is Matty Target not allowed to play against Villa?
I don't think he's allowed to play.
Yeah, he can't play.
Okay, so Tony T, that answers that question.
I suppose Manquillo, Byrne could play there as well. We don't want Richie back in there. Yeah, well, the cells are not the cell. Lewis definitely can't play. But yeah, probably Manquillo. He came on.
He came on there.
Trippier at the end. Hopefully those injuries at the end are kind of precautionary, take him off. Yeah.
Look more like cramp with Trippier than anything.
Yeah, because he was getting stretched towards the end there. So yeah, I'd say so. Look, he's a baller. He's not fucking knocks like that. That's not gonna hold him off,
Yeah, no. Well, I haven't watched. I just watched over Martin's shoulder what Eddie Howe said. I didn't really hear that properly yet. We're just kind of setting this up really.
We didn't really mention anything about it. Just the fact of getting back-to-back wins in the Premier League is really hard. They're out the bottom four. He knows the players have got the spirit. They've got to give the same on Sunday. But look, we move on to the next game. We go again. Yeah, absolutely. And definitely want to see Bruno on for longer though.
It was on Everton Black and White podcast. I was hearing Gibbo say that we're unbeaten since mid-December or something like that. So that run continues, and as Pete touched on it earlier, so let it build and build and build. A bit of relief. There's might be light at the end of the tunnel, and we haven't seen much or anything from Bruno yet. That's all to come, so good things to come for us. Lads, we wrap up the show. I know Pete would stay up all night.
I would stay up all night. Yeah.
I got more to drink.
Exactly. Yeah. No, look, we said we come on and do a quick one, 30 minutes. So, look, 3-1 win.
I'll give my man of the match as well to ASM. I was going to give it to Trippier, but no, I'll give it to ASM as well. But it was really good to see Trippier, and he was getting in the heads of everyone as well. Just the red mist was ascending on the Everton players. That's kind of funny. But ASM. But
isn't it good? Isn't it good to have a choice of man of the match? To sit there and go, it could be ASM, could be Trippier, could be Willett, could be fucking Shelby, could be whatever. It's great to have choice, which shows that we played well as a team, I think. Pete, man of the match.
I'll be honest with you, up until sort of the last 10-15 minutes, it was like Trippier by a mile. But
I was the same.
ASM just came into his own. Look, ASM was fantastic all game, but just Trippier's leadership in his organisation, as Mark, you've already mentioned, he just led the team so well in difficult moments, so comfortable on the ball in tight spots, never worried, never panicked when he was on the ball. But ASM is just gold dust. He's just that diamond, and he really, really came to light today, and that's the type of performance that makes him unplayable. And Jonan Nescott said it in the BT Sports Studio. You'd hate to play against a guy like that. You'd hate to play against a guy like ASM, and when he's playing like that and playing with that level of confidence, there's not many players that can stop him. They had 4 men round him for most of the game, and he was still getting through him. It's crazy. It's ASM all day for me. Has to be.
And I just remember as well, there was in that last couple of seconds or minutes, there was a ball through from Bruno onto ASM. Was there? That's the shape of things to come. Through ball from Bruno into ASM, and we'll see some magic. Something to look forward to. Lads, we've probably rounded off. We're on half an hour. Coming up, we have on Thursday at 7:45. I have to set it up tomorrow, but we're back with away days and with the Aston Villa game. And we're going to do some kind of a loaded mag show on Friday. We're not 100% sure what's the makeup of that show yet, but we will get that information out. As long as you subscribe, you'll hear it firsthand. But thanks for joining us tonight. We got our second win, our 2 wins in a row, and is it our 3rd win of the season? Let's look at that table again. I think it is. I think it's our 3rd win.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're not used to
3 wins. Come on, you
Oh, I can't wait.
On the way Sunday.
As far as 4th bottom never looked any better.
That's all
right. We'll say goodnight to everyone. We'll see you soon.
All right. No worries. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Take care, guys.
Enjoy the evening. Look, see you now.
Now is the time. A time you'll look back on. A time you adopt as inspiration.